Hi, welcome back to Mouse People. My name is Maria and I'm so glad that you have joined me today. And my husband joined us today too.
Hi, I'm Brian.
So we have a fun day because we asked if you had questions for us, and you do. So we are here today to answer some of your questions. So grab something to drink and let's talk Disney. All right, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's just get rolling. All right, Diana Wonder Woman 3. She asks a few questions. When will you be moving to Florida?
Oh, wow.
Let's just get right to it. Yeah. A couple more weeks, the beginning of June, we will be making our way down to Florida. And she asked, she said, would love to see some more vlogs. So yes, we are filming as we're packing and making preparations. So we'll make sure to include you in on this, the journey.
The funny thing about the people had made some comments about doing videos while we're packing and moving and all that stuff, and I'm like, this is going to be great, you know. And what'll happen is we'll go through this whole thing. We'll just now, we moved two huge. She and I moved two huge bedroom sets downstairs, down a twisting staircase. The two of us, which we're like, and then we go, why didn't we film this? You know, we're like, we could have had the boys filming this craziness that we were doing, but we didn't. So we'll try to remember to get some good footage here and there of the move. It's hard to remember sometimes. Yeah, get focused on what you're doing, but
don't worry, we have plenty more moving and lifting and carrying heavy stuff and awkward things. And wait till we can show them the shoulder dolly.
Oh yeah, you're gonna wait till you see that. It's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Okay, question number 2. Since the coronavirus stay at home, how are you shopping for a new home? Well, that is very relevant because we originally had a spring break trip planned where we were going to scout out homes, and then we figured we would do additional trips as necessary. Yep. And with the Safer at Home order, as it's called here in Ohio, we were unable to do that. So I know some people, this is outside of the realm of possibility, but we shopped remotely for our home. Yeah, technology has improved that quite a bit,
right? It has. I mean, like, you know, this isn't the first time we've bought a home. When we were coming back from Hawaii, we you know, back to Ohio from Hawaii, we purchased a home sight unseen. Yeah. But this has been different because there's
in a good way.
Different in a good way. Yeah, like there were with Google Maps and Google Earth, and being able to see street view and zoom in on neighborhoods and walk through neighborhoods and different things like that, as well as the technology in terms of the real estate. They're doing the 3D touring, so you can walk into a house, you can click on this foyer or click into this room and kind of stand there and look around and see everything there, which has been really nice to get a better idea of what the houses are like. Hopefully the one we got is good.
We haven't been there yet.
We had a realtor walk through and make sure, you know, that what we were seeing was legit. And
it goes a lot of honesty or trust with your realtor as well, because they're your, you know, in-person person, and so we had to be honest and be like, what does it smell like in the house, you know, things that you would notice on your own when you're there in person. And so shopping for a new home during this pandemic has been a little different, but we just had to manage the expectations. For us, being in education, our contracts are in line with a school year, so this was the opportunity of time that we had. If we didn't continue on now, then we would have had to wait an additional year. So we decided to continue on with our plans. Yeah. Okay, number 3, will you be doing more videos and hoping you continue YouTube? Yes, absolutely. We are looking forward to continuing. We want to continue to do studio videos, and we want to continue to take you on adventures. So we'll include park vlogs, and we try to have a story or kind of an adventure, so that each one has something special to tell you, or something special that is happening. So we're gonna continue that. I'm also interested in doing some more with the Disney Dooney & Bourke bags and the stock that is in shops and stuff, because I think that's interesting. And you want to do some more food?
Yeah, I want to do some food vlogs.
Yeah,
those are fun. I don't know if people enjoy them. I enjoy them, but
watching them and
making them because you get to eat good food.
Yeah, you just can't be too hungry when you go to film them.
Yeah, because then she's like, "Wait, let's we gotta video this before you start digging into there," and I'm like, "Hurry up!"
Yeah, we're getting hangry. Okay, Diana Wonder Woman 3 also asks, what are you and your family doing in this stay-at-home quarantine?
That is a good question.
We are ridiculously busy. We both are working from home, and everything about our jobs we are reinventing because it is now virtual and distance learning, and there's a lot of concern and confusion and questions and things, so we are handling a lot of things, and it feels like we're working 24 hours a day sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's on top of taking care of our jobs, but we're teaching our own kids at home and helping them get on and do what they need to do. And
they have like Google Classroom Meets. I thought we might crash our internet a few times because we were all for on meetings, on Google Meet meetings at the same time, and for school and work, and then their online classroom stuff, and then just all of the things to prepare to sell our house and buying a new house and for relocating and moving out of state. Just a lot of things to get lined up. So we just have lists, and we just try every day to make gains and have a couple more things accomplished each day.
It's really amazing how much you can get done, and then at the end of the day you think, what did I even do today? It's so frazzled from the work things you're doing, and those are very scattered, and then jumping to another thing, and then helping the kids with that, and you look back and you go, it feels so fragmented, I guess.
We're trying to get a walk in, and I said something to Brian about the morning walk, and he's like, was that today? I was like, yeah. But the weather here, as you can see, we're both in long sleeve, warm weather gear because, let me check the temperature here. 36 degrees, and it's, May.
It's May.
So it was snowing earlier, and so it hasn't been like the happiest weather that is most encouraging and doesn't fill you with energy.
We're looking outside right now because the window's right behind you, and it is just gray. Like the skies are gray.
And windy, like you go outside and you're like, so it gives us even more reason to focus on Florida and sunshine and everything. So that's been keeping us occupied.
Disney closed. They'll probably turn the weather to gray down there.
Like they control it. Like there's a meter. Oh my goodness, so funny. All right, so she also says, hope everyone is safe, healthy, be strong. So thank you, Diana Wonder Woman 3. Okay, Jennifer Sword, she asks us some questions. Hello. What kind of vlog camera do you use?
I'll
let you answer that.
The one we're using right now is the Canon M50, and we use a Rode VideoMic for the sound, that's a beautiful camera mic combination. And the second camera we use is this little guy here. This is the Canon G7X Mark II. This is one it's obviously very portable, and we can flip it up if we're gonna video and wanna see ourselves. If you're videoing and you want to hold it up, the camera will tilt down, different things like that. So this is a nice camera. I prefer the M50.
The one that we're recording on.
Yeah, it takes much better footage, better audio. This doesn't allow you to put an additional microphone on. When we vlog with that camera, the M50, we don't use this same mic because this is a larger mic. We use a smaller one with a dead cat on it to block the wind, and that's a really nice setup. And it's not really that much smaller. I mean, it has a larger lens and nicer lens and stuff like that, but it's not that much harder to carry around. Much better footage, much better sound.
Not for you.
Well, yeah, she carries it around.
I just need a bigger backpack, a bigger Dooney and Burke backpack.
So yeah, I mean, we like these cameras. I would do the M50 all day long. That's my favorite camera. So if you're looking to get a camera, that's the one I would get.
I'll add what cameras they are down in the show notes too. I'll start putting that on all the videos too. So that's a great question. In the studio, we use the cameras, and then we have a ring light, which acts as a tripod usually. Today we have it a little
different. Which we are not using right now. Well,
we have the ring
light's
light
over there, but usually it's right there.
Yeah, things are a little bit rearranged as we get ready to move. All right, Jennifer also asked, do you plan to do content other than Disney? Oh, she's sweet. She says, I say that because I love seeing your happy little family and would love to see your activities and boating days, etc. Thank you. I would be open to doing Disney. To doing things other than Disney. We started it so that we had a focus for our channel, but if people are interested, we could bring them along on some other adventures.
I would too. I was wondering, it's good to hear that from Jennifer, because I've always thought that, like, what do people want? People don't care about us, like what we're doing or whatever. Like, why would they care?
But
then again, I look at other families or people, and I'm like, that's interesting. Like, why? I don't know. It's just interesting. So yeah, we would be open to that.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's things in the Orlando area. I am excited to visit, like SeaWorld, things like that, and. You
can give us ideas too,
if there's something
like what you want to see.
You want to see, or something that we can check out or explore, let us know, and we'll include that. So that's exciting. Okay, upon moving to Orlando, do you think you will become pass holders for other parks like Universal, SeaWorld, etc.?
I would like to.
I would like to too.
We'll see the money, how that is.
Yeah. We'll gotta see how it
get adjusted first.
Yeah, I would love to definitely for Universal. We've only been one time, and I felt like there was so much more to explore. The Harry Potter, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and rides, and I would love to for SeaWorld. I even want to check out like Gatorland and
doing an annual pass ticket.
Well, I don't know. I guess that was
I don't think you can.
I don't know. It's something else I want to check out.
No, and on that note of the annual passes for us, ours expires like right before, at the end of December, like the 28th or 29th or something, and so it's been the silver lining, I guess, to the to Disney closing right now is they're extending every day they're closed, they're extending it another day, so we're getting at least some days that we wouldn't be able to use it anyways right now. So now we're ready for them to open again.
Yes.
Hopefully they're open by the time,
All right. Yeah, so thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Your sweet dog too.
Oh.
All right, we have some questions from Cinder Alley Loves Disney. Let Brian know he did a great job co-hosting that last video.
Thank you.
And thanks for being open to taking on questions. She's excited we're moving to Florida. She said someone else asked this, house hunting during the pandemic. Yes. So we talked a little bit about that.
Yeah.
They were planning a move soon as well. So worried about the world situation.
Are they? Oh, not to Florida. Okay.
Yeah, not to Florida. So yeah, it's different. There's a lot of things that you're not sure of when you're dealing with the uncertainties of everything right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. My second question is, where do you see your YouTube channel going in the future? And do you have plans of going in a specific direction now that you will be closer to the parks? Like maybe the food vlog or something.
Food vlog. Yeah, that might be fun.
Incorporate it. We won't like solely, focus on that, but yeah.
Especially because our biggest thing, we're like, it's good.
It's good, yeah. I'm not really very gourmet too.
Right,
you and the boys are adventurous with trying things. I'm like,
it's good. It's not good.
Our highly refined palates.
Right.
Yeah, but it'll be fun. So yeah, we want to continue doing some studio videos, and then also take you with us to the parks for some adventures, and then maybe some other exciting things too. So thanks, Cinderella.
Thanks.
All right, let's see here. Okay, Tanya, always got questions for us. Have you been on a Disney cruise?
No.
We have not. We had one booked.
We did have one booked.
And then we ended up canceling it because the cost was so high, and we were able to buy annual passes and book like 2 more trips. Plus get the annual passes for the price of the cruise. Yeah. So for us, it was just a matter of
volume.
Volume, yeah. We wanted more quantity of Disney. I'm open to a Disney cruise because you've been on a cruise.
Well, not now. Things have settled down now, but
in the future.
But yeah, no, I've been on one cruise before a long time ago with my buddy, and it was a Carnival cruise, and it was a lot of fun. But I think you would love it, especially Disney, because it's like high class, you know. Yeah,
it seems neat. I've heard a lot of people talk about it's such a different experience of like really relaxing, and so I'm curious to do that because I really like the energy of the parks and resorts, so I can't imagine it as much since I've never been on a cruise. But yeah, maybe someday that we would be able to do that. I think we have a better shot of it living in Orlando because now we wouldn't have to pay airfare to get there, and maybe we could do a shorter cruise during like a holiday or weekend or something without like the bigger commitment. So maybe we'll have a better chance of that now. All right, Tanya also asks, if you could visit any international park, where would your family and mine go? I love it. Yes, we'll go together. Where are we gonna go? Get our passports ready.
Well, I know when we were in Hong Kong, I was kind of like, well, we were adopting our kids, but I was thinking, oh, there's a Disney here, that would be cool. Yeah. But so that would be one for me.
Absolutely, I would love to go to Hong Kong as well, and I would go to Shanghai as well. Just
I agree.
Visit, just because China is the country our boys were born in, and I'd love to experience that culturally. I think it would be exciting to go to Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea because I want to see the Duffy Bear phenomenon and all all the people with their Duffy Bear and outfits and stuff. Yeah, I think that would be exciting. All right, if you could be in a Disney or Pixar movie, which would it be?
Oh gosh, a Disney or Pixar?
Yeah. If I had to pick a Pixar one, just thinking about it quickly, I would say The Incredibles. Because they're hilarious. They're a family, and the mom is like, and she's got those elastic arms, and I don't know. I think he's hilarious.
Yeah,
especially The Incredibles too. He's funny. Like,
I would probably choose. Oh, that's tough.
What do you think? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Toy Story because, like, who wouldn't want to be a toy? You know, like, and then you're
too vulnerable as a toy.
Yeah, but I mean,
you would have left Forky.
Oh, for sure. All day long I would have left.
He doesn't want to go.
Yeah. Like, let him go. Yeah.
So you'd want to be a toy?
Probably.
Have kids throw you and bang on you and...
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's a tough question. Maybe Mr. Incredible's sounding better now.
You have to fit in your Mr. Incredible suit. You can go out with your buddy Frozone. How about Disney? I know one of the ones we talked about is we could probably be the Swiss Family Robinson. Just all by yourself on an island, making your little house.
Yeah, I feel like we're there now.
It kind of does with the
pandemic.
Yeah, yeah. How about Mary Poppins? Would you like to be in Mary Poppins?
Yeah, maybe to be like, what's his name?
Dick Van Dyke?
Dick Van Dyke, yeah. Dance like him.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be exciting. Yeah. I think Lilo and Stitch would always be fun too, because, you know, we could be back in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how about some Jack Sparrow? That's a Disney movie.
I'm not. Nah.
You don't want to be a pirate?
How about, oh yeah, I guess I would. I mean, that's scary. Dangerous.
We're taking it too far.
Yeah, come on now.
I know. Yeah.
How about Star Wars? Does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my first choice.
Okay.
Star Wars.
I would be in Star Wars with you.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. That's a good question. That's a good. We can talk about that more.
Yeah,
that's
go
fascinating.
Very deep. Yeah.
Okay, if you could describe yourself as a Disney character, who would you describe yourself as? And who would you describe your family as?
Oh, good Lord. You should have told me about this.
Yeah, I didn't read that one. I must have skipped that one when we were previewing them.
A Disney character. Well, I guess The Incredibles. That's our
Incredible. Our family. We've got Dash and that is funny.
Well, is this like a classic Disney character like Mickey and Minnie?
Sure. How about Goofy Dad? You know how he's the dad and he's not like in the Goofy movie.
Yeah.
Embarrassing his kids. Yeah. But you don't embarrass them too much.
Yeah, I do. I try to.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I think that I do relate to Mickey Mouse. Just always optimistic and, happy and wanting things to work out. But I still think he's funny when he gets mad and stuff. So I do like Mickey. Even though I should say Minnie Mouse, but I'm not quite that girly, probably. I like Minnie Mouse. So that's a good question. We'll have to think about that a little bit more. Okay, thanks Tanya. You're really stumping us here. Okay, all right. Anne Marie Pendleberry asks, what do you both do for jobs?
Oh.
Would you like to go first?
Sure. We're in education, so currently I'm a principal, and at the same school, she is I'm
a school counselor.
School counselor, yeah. So we taught both of us special ed for many years, and both.
Yeah, that's our background is teaching students with special needs.
Counseling, yeah.
And so you are licensed as a school administrator, but also as a school counselor also, and a teacher.
And a teacher, yeah.
And then I'm licensed as a teacher and as a school counselor, so. And we do get that question sometimes, I don't know if it's coming up, but when we go to Florida, we are hoping to continue in education. All right, so that was a good question.
Yeah.
All right, Jamie's Disney Kingdom, and she always has the cutest little colorful hearts and things on all of her her comments. So her question is, who is your favorite Disney okay, let's go in order. Your favorite Disney character?
I'd have to say Mickey. I mean, Mickey Mouse, like classic Disney, you know.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a fan of Mickey Mouse. He's probably number one. And Pluto is probably up there because I just can relate to that with the animals and the dogs, you know? Okay, who's your favorite princess?
Elsa. What dad doesn't like Elsa?
I don't have anything to say about that.
Who's your favorite princess?
I do like Snow White of like the older classic princesses. I mean, she was Walt's first movie, and I just love her connection with all the woodland creatures and and things. So I really like Snow White. The more modern ones, I like Belle. She's spunky. Yeah. And she likes to read and is smart and resourceful. So I do like Belle as well. Okay, who's your favorite prince?
Oh boy. The Beast.
Yeah. I am in agreement.
Yeah.
I love the Beast. The Beast is cool.
I don't think of him as a prince, but I guess he is, yeah.
He is a prince?
Like,
yeah.
I would almost forget about him.
But I think of him in his beast form, not in his prince form.
Yeah, that's kind of me too.
But how about Descendants 3? The Beast is actually like the prince. If you guys have watched the Descendants 1, 2, and 3. And then they have a son, him and Belle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so Beast is good. How about your favorite villain?
Maleficent. I love Maleficent.
Yeah, the live action movie, right?
Yeah.
But we haven't watched the second one yet.
No. I want to see it.
I do too. Yeah, it'll be good. I really get a kick out of Captain Hook. I think he's funny. And he just is like, Smee! And always like, you know, and I just think he's funny with his hook, and the TikTok croc is always after him and stuff. I have good memories of that too, watching it with the boys, because they were like Peter Pan for so long. Yeah. So I think he's funny. I also think that Scar, he's a good villain in Lion King.
He is a very good villain.
He's got,
because you hated him.
I know. And he's got those songs, Be Prepared. And he's like,
that's true. He's a good one.
Yeah. When I was young, Chernabog is that devil one in Fantasia. Oh my gosh, he like terrified me, that whole devil. He's still scary. He's not my favorite, but he was like the scariest to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Scar's a good one too. All right, are we ready for some next question here? Yeah. All right, Mitzi, Bells of Cotton, asked us, she likes your Star Wars tumbler and your Star Wars shirt. Yay!
Right here.
Yeah, he's got it again.
Thank you.
And she's excited for us for Florida. And so she says, when was your first visit to Disney World individually?
Oh, wow. Mine, I don't know exactly when. I was like maybe 5 to 8, I guess.
We're honing right in on it.
Honing right in. I was a kid.
All right.
No.
Elementary.
It was so, like, I remember it, but it was so long ago and it was so brief. I think we went to Magic Kingdom one day. We went to Epcot one day, which I remember liking better for some reason. And we went to Hollywood Studios, which I think was then called MGM, maybe something.
I think so.
And I liked that one really the best at that time. But it was so, I had barely any memories of it. It was with my family, my parents.
And I don't remember any pictures of you like,
I didn't take
with
it.
Mickey Mouse or anything. You know,
No,
like I don't.
No, they didn't like Magic Kingdom, I don't believe. I know. Well, because we were in and out of there, and I think my dad is not a crowds person. So that would have really, he would have been like, let's go or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my memory of it. It's barely any. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's interesting that now we've just embraced it so much. I did not go there as a child. My first visit was, oh gosh, I don't remember the year now, but as an adult when we took the boys, and it was when they were 5 years old before they started kindergarten, and it was just everything then. So it's relatively new for both of us. And so there you have it. Pretty amazing how quickly we drank the Kool-Aid. All right. What were Abraham and Noah's first reactions when they visited Walt Disney World for the first time? And do you remember what they first said? And did we film it or take pictures?
Do you? I remember your first time. I have a picture of Maria in front of it was the opening.
It's called the welcome show.
Yeah.
It was when it was out at the train station before. Now it's at like the center court stage, but yeah, it was out at the train station.
Yeah, I remember that, and I remember the kids. Like, it was really overwhelming. I mean, it was like you were every kind of emotion came through, and then she was crying. And then the kids were looking at her, and they were looking at me going, is Mom crying? Why is Mom crying?
Yeah, that was kind of what I remember too.
Yeah.
It was just
and they just kept looking up at her, straight at her.
Yeah, they were just
so
like,
funny. Yeah, they were
their little faces looking up at me. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It was a great moment. Very cool.
It was very, very exciting. So when we took the boys for the first time, one of the biggest memories I have is that they were going to get to meet Peter Pan for real. And that was really exciting. So I spent a lot of time before our trip seeing like, well, how do we meet characters and where is he going to be and how do we meet him, and making sure like that was like top #1 thing on our list. And he was very playful and so sweet with the boys and just silly, like, talking to them and just kind of, just like he is in the movies and stuff. So that was really exciting. We have sweet pictures of the boys. Maybe we can insert a picture of the boys meeting Peter Pan on our first trip to Walt Disney World. Yeah, I think they were excited about characters because they were really young. And I remember you saying, I'm not going to wait in line to meet characters. And then what do? We got there like rope drop to get in line to meet Elsa.
Oh yeah, that one was cool.
Elsa and Anna.
Yeah.
But when you saw the joy in their faces and how excited they were, then it's all worth it. We do it for them.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was exciting. Such good memories. Okay, the next question is, Do either of you see a future as Disney employees?
Oh.
What do you think? Okay.
I would like to, but I don't see it. I mean, I've looked actually, you know, before the pandemic and all this stuff, which now there's no jobs, but I've looked before and there really aren't jobs that could support us, you know, at Disney that I'm qualified for. I mean, if I was
if you were in technology or accounting or something that is one of their needs, then maybe. I think where we are in our careers, we have, you know, paid for our educations in education, and it's different because a lot of what is there is hourly, and that's fine, but we're really looking for something a little more full-time and need benefits and things like that. So but
it'd be fun to work there one day, though.
Yeah. What would you like to do there if you could work there?
There's a lot of things. It's funny, like every time we've gone, I've looked at the different jobs going, that would be fun. I would do that. Like I've always done security. Like I did security for the university I went to, and then we worked security at SeaWorld, and where we met. And so I would like security. That would be fun. I like that kind of stuff. A lot of different things. I mean, I think it'd be fun to work the rides too. I don't know why. It's just fun stuff.
Yeah, it would be exciting. Yeah. I think it isn't a specific goal of mine to work there. I'm happy just to have Disney as what I love to do, where I love to go. But I wouldn't rule it out or say no. I would definitely love to be a part of it and experience what it's like to be a cast member. I think that would be amazing.
Yeah.
We have, as you mentioned, worked at SeaWorld. I've also worked at the Toledo Zoo. So we've had some experience with that kind of customer service based and like attraction type atmosphere, and it's really a unique place. I worked at Blossom Music Center as well, which is a local place that does concerts and stuff here. So, you know, there is definitely an excitement when you're part of that team and helping to bring that to other people. So I wouldn't rule it out, but for right now, there isn't a job that we meet the qualifications for that would support us the way we're looking for right now. Yeah, so it's exciting. You never know.
If you know of anything.
Yeah, if you know, please let us know. All right, let's see. Whoa, we've had some really great questions. Sam Nolan says, I love how supportive and engaged your husband is with your channel. That's nice.
Thank you.
I appreciate it too. All right, Candace Girl, she just gave us some love. And Destination to Rio said, nice vlog too. So we appreciate
thank you.
All of your questions and comments. And if you're still sticking with us, good job.
Yeah.
It was a little bit longer, but it was fun to answer some of the questions and see what everybody's wondering. So maybe we'll have to do this again as we progress through moving and living in Orlando and just continuing on our Disney fun.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and let us know down in the comments below. What do you think if you were home searching in a pandemic? What do you think? What would you be looking for? Would you ever be open to buying a house remotely? I don't think most people are.
I don't think. Most people aren't as crazy as we are with that.
That's right. And on that note. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day and smile.
Bye.